Okay, so we have eyes and we have nose done. Now we are going to progress into the skin underneath the nose and down to the mouth. I still think on the nose I probably need to capture these highlights a little better, but again, with paint it is so easy to go back and adjust. So don't feel like you need to get everything perfect the first time. Get it close, get it good, and then we can go back and adjust shadows and highlights, okay? So I'm going to go in underneath the mouth. I know it's a cylinder, and again, this fades from light to medium to dark. I'm going to try to keep the mouth in the frame. I know it's hard to see everything perfectly. A lot of this is just trying it, okay? So underneath this nose, there is a lot of light over by kind of underneath the mouth, onto that space between the mouth. It always gets a little darker there in the middle because there's a little dip. So knowing anatomy and knowing what faces look like is definitely helpful when you are painting a portrait. Okay, and then we'll go over, again, we're fading from light over to dark because of the way that this portrait is lit. Okay. Go a little darker there on the side. Oh, that's the end of the period. Hopefully, I can concentrate long enough to get the mouth done for you guys. Okay, again on the mouth. I'm going to look at where the highlights are because it's not a flat space. It's light over here. And I'm going to fade that in to a darker blue on the edge of the mouth. If people come in and talk to me, I might just kind of have to talk while I'm painting, and I'm sorry about that. Just looking at where my lights, where my darks are, where the lights are hitting the lips, where the darks are hitting the lips. You want to fade. Gets the darkest where the two lips hit. Same things as with the, same principles as with the graphite portrait. But now you're using paint. Definitely a little harder to control, but definitely grasp the way that like the paint looks. Don't be afraid of paint strokes. Don't be afraid of putting on the paint really thick. Okay? So, also on the lips, I want you to look at the shadows.
Oh, it's good.
Thanks. I'm doing a tutorial right now. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're fine. My kids know that they're just going to have to listen through it. Yeah, you can go. That's fine. No worries. So I'm just adjusting my lights and darks. Okay, now I'm going to do this one dark cheek over here beside the lips, and then I think I'm going to stop, and we'll come in with skin tones and eyebrows for the next video. And I'm just going to do the highlight on the cheek here. Again, I can. I'm using water, I'm using paint, I'm using it while it's wet to blend. I'm adjusting and readjusting and making it darker where it needs to go darker and lighter where it needs to go lighter. Just like with your graphite, now you just have a messier material to blend and to work with. By the way, I am painting Maya Angelou. She is an icon. I would say a black icon. I was going to say iconographic, but I don't know if that's the right word. Poet, American poet. And if you look up her poetry, you will not be disappointed. Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and quit this video. And we will pick up next time with more skin tones.